All of our guests, our family members, the golf program. Today is a special day for Nicholas, so as we go through the presentation, if everybody could give their undivided attention, make sure that you're respectful and polite throughout the presentation. We're very proud of Nick and his accomplishments, and we're excited to be able to have this for him today and to include the student body this morning in the presentation. At this moment, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Brazier so that we can get started.
Good morning. Hey guys, first thing I would like to do is thank the teachers and the student body for coming down in an orderly fashion. I got a message yesterday. We had some students go to the math team, math tournament yesterday, and again, this is just a perfect example. You never know who's watching you. But I have a customer that comes to Lowe's. I've been working at Lowe's for 15 years, and he comes to Lowe's almost every other weekend to see me. And the math team went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. And they were there. They were eating, I guess, after the tournament. And he was sitting there because him and his wife, they're retired, so they visit Chick-fil-A quite often. But anyway, he was sitting there and he saw the students in there, and I'm not sure if he actually spoke with someone, but he saw Weaver. And he knew that I was associated with Weaver, so he took a picture of the students in there and he sent it to me. And he said, so you let these students out of your building? And then at the bottom he said, oh my God. They were very well behaved. But this was also the same group that won first place at the math tournament. And also we had a student that won first place individually. But I say that to say these are things that we are proud of. These are the things that we want to celebrate at all times. And this is a great experience for Nick Ledbetter. I have had the privilege for the past 2 years to spend a lot of time with him. Assistant golf coach, unofficial. But I have learned some things about golf, but I've learned even more about Nick. We spent 2 years together in DC. And those were some of the best times I've ever had, actually with a student. And it's just everything about his personality. And I'm pretty sure that everyone in here feels the exact same way. And that's why when they asked me could they do this signing in front of the whole student body, I said, of course, because I was sure and confident that nobody would have a problem with this and celebrating this with Nick Ledbetter. Who better to deserve this than him? And again, congratulations. We're very proud of you. We're glad that you are representing Weaver High School, and we know you're going to do great things, and we look forward to seeing you on the golf course. Thank you.
So today is for Nick, and I just want to welcome everyone to his signing day. Welcome students, faculty, admin, family, friends, and even some fellow golfers from other schools. Nick means a lot, not just to Weaver, but to golf. But for Weaver, he has been instrumental in building this program. I'll say it, people say it's not true, but probably more so than Coach Brown. He came in as a 7th grader. Funny story is I seen him as a 6th grader, didn't know who he was, but he lived close to the school. There was golf balls in this kid's yard every day. I knew I was the golf coach and I knew I had to get this kid. If a kid that age is wanting to hit golf balls, I got to have him play. He came in as a 7th grader, ready to work, and he immediately became our #1 golfer. For those of you that don't know much about golf, that's kind of hard to do as a 7th grader. Our 7th graders on the team now will tell you that's a difficult thing to do. He has never gave up that #1 spot in our lineup. Even till now as a senior, he definitely is not giving it up. His work ethic, guys, students, his work ethic is second to none. About 2 years ago, I was out at Silver Lakes. I went out there to play around the golf with him. He looked exhausted. I said, why do you look so tired today? He said, it's my 18th day in a row of playing golf. If you want to do something big, that's what you do. Work every day at what you want to do. It's your craft and you will get better. He's had a dream from day one, and again, he's put in that work to be there. Came in as a 7th grader, he told me he wanted to play college golf, and here we are today. He will be playing college golf. As a 7th and 8th grader, daily, Nick would ask me when we were playing or on the driving range or at practice, Coach, please show me how to hit the golf ball as far as you hit it. Look, now I need him to show me how to hit the golf ball as far as he hits it. Everything he does in golf is perfect, and I could take a lot of lessons from Nick. Matter of fact, almost every day at the golf course, I am asking Nick at the end of practice, hey, help me work on this. Show me how to hit this golf ball. Show me how to do this. It should be the other way around, but he has far surpassed what I can show him. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. I can't wait to see what you do. Consolidated College is getting a kid like none other. More than golf, like I told the coach when he called me and talked to him, the one thing about Nick is you don't have to worry about his grades. You don't have to worry about if he's in trouble. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. For the 6 years he's played for me, I've never had to worry about those two things. We could focus solely on golf. You mean so much to me and my family. We love you, and I couldn't be any prouder of you. Thank y'all for being here today.
Good morning. If I haven't had the chance to meet you, my name's Coleman Lett, and I'm the agri-science teacher and FFA advisor here at Weaver High School. About 2 years ago, I just started fresh out of Auburn, and I was walking the halls with Mr. Brazier on a July day, and he introduced me to this guy, and he said, this is going to be your guy. He's going to do it for you. Whatever you need, he'll do it. And then it was August that came around, and Nick was in my classroom, and he was right. Many of you that are in an ag class or in FFA, you know there's a certain period of time where you start believing me that it'll help you or that you'll enjoy it, and there's a buy-in. Nick bought in on the first day, and he hasn't let me down one time since. And one thing that I want to talk about today, Nick knows I don't know anything about golf, but I do know Nick as a young man. And some three things about Nick that I believe are a message to every single person in this room. The first thing that I'll talk about is compassion. It would be really tough to find someone that doesn't love Nick Ledbetter, but even tougher to find someone that Nick Ledbetter doesn't love. And from trips he's been on with me to Indianapolis, Indiana, to back right here in Weaver, Alabama, I've watched Nick help people, love people, and he loves people. And I love that about Nick. The next thing about Nick that I'll say, and if you've been in my class for any amount of time, you know it's what I preach: work ethic. The dude knows how to work. He works for whatever, whether it's in the classroom, on the golf course, at his job, or at maybe an aquaculture contest in Montgomery, Alabama. Nick works. And it's proven today that this is work receives reward. And then lastly, he's a dedicated winner. If you've ever competed against Nick in a game of cornhole in the ag shop, if you've ever golfed against him, maybe even a math test, Nick doesn't like to lose. And some of you will know what I'm talking about. He gets a little mad when he loses. And those are all traits that I'm honored to be a part of Nick's life, to be his ag teacher. Nick, congratulations, buddy, and I love you.
Now this time we'll let Nick Ledbetter say a few words.
I really appreciate all y'all coming out, man. It's surreal. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I love y'all. I couldn't do it without you. You are my rock. All right, let's get this over.
All right, now at this time, Nick Ledbetter will sign his letter of intent to attend Talladega College.